Hi guys, my name is Klara and for today's video I prepared a presentation about work-life balance. So, what exactly is work-life balance? It's the ability to face a challenge, so it's just about taking a few more steps forward whenever you need to finish a task. Another thing is about disposing things that drain your energy, so cleaning your desk whenever it's messy and need to focus, or being able to cut off some friendships that you feel are toxic for you. And the third thing is filling up your schedule with activities that satisfy you. So it's about finding the things that brings you happiness that you can do after work, so you're gonna relax more and feel better. The signs of unhealthy work-life balance. Well, for starters, it can be lack of self-development. It's the feeling that you are stuck in one place and you are not making any progress. Another thing is working overtime. Well, once or twice is alright, but if you find yourself doing it 4 out of 5 times a week, it's a bit too much. Another thing is being unhappy at work. Well, whenever you struggle to get out of bed and go to work because you feel miserable there, well, it's a sign that you are not really loving your work. Another thing is neglecting personal life. Well, cancelling plans with your friends once or twice is a normal thing and every single one of us do it. But if you catch yourself doing it every single time and you are thinking about work in your free time, it's really not a great thing. And not being able to switch off or feeling that you have to work constantly are really connected to each other, because whenever you go for a vacation, for example, and you're trying to relax, to spend some time with your friends or family, and you have this annoying thought in your head about work, about unfinished tasks, well, I guess it's a sign that you are a bit of workaholic. So if you feel like you have a trouble dividing your personal life and your work life, there are a few things that you can do. So find yourself a hobby. Something that will help you relax, something that will make you happy, and try to do it daily or at least a few times a week. It's going to keep you on the right track before dividing your two lives. And you're gonna have this feeling that you are going somewhere and you are doing something creative in your life. Another thing is setting your boundaries. Well, I think it's one of the hardest things to achieve, but if you are feeling that you are taking some calls from your boss after your work, or maybe you are replying to the emails that are sent late at night, first thing to remember is that you are not obligated to do it. You can try setting your boundaries, for example, not replying to the emails late at night or taking up the calls that are only the emergency. Another thing is physical activities. So, if your hobby is also a physical activity, that's great, you have 2 in 1. But if you don't, then try going for a walk for at least 30 minutes a day. It's also a physical activity, and I'm sure it's gonna make you feel better physically and also mentally. And another thing is schedule. It's really, really important to keep up a schedule because it's help you stay on the right path and have the things sorted out. You don't have to worry, you don't have to feel like you are not great at doing your tasks. And also you have this feeling that you check the boxes and you think that, okay, I've done it, so I can move on. So it's just a great plan to help you go through your day. So what can happen if you don't maintain the great work-life balance? You can become a workaholic. So who is a workaholic? Workaholic is someone whose work life is more important than anything else. It's also the lack of control over the time that someone is spending at work. And there is also no interest in other life domains in this person. So no catching up with friends, no family meetings, not having any hobbies. It's just work on the mind. Symptoms that someone is becoming a workaholic. Well, there is excessive commitment to work, lack of control, and inability to stop working. Also, the work is seen as the basis of self-worth, and there is a lot of work stress-related health problems. So, there is a question, why so many people become the workaholics? Well, it's all connected to our culture. Because the first thing, we live in a culture when time is money. So the more time you spend in the office, the more money you will probably earn. Another thing is the culture of consumerism. We all love buying new things. When something is brand new, we have this thought that is probably the best. And the worst thing of it all is that workaholism is being expected, promoted, and rewarded. Well, if you would own a company and you would have this one employee that would be a workaholic, they would give you 100% every single day because they would love their work, you would probably say that they are the best example for the employees because this is how someone is supposed to work. Why? Because if they are spending so much overtime at work, they are giving the 100% of themselves, they are the biggest profit to you. So I think that the culture is actually the biggest problem when it comes to being a workaholic. And that's all. Thank you so much for the attention and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.